Good morning, students. My name is Poonam Daswani. I hope you all are good and your family is doing great. Students, today we will start with the English grammar revision lesson number 3 and 4. English grammar revision lesson 3 and 4. Lesson 3 is adjectives of quality, number, and of quantity. Today we will revise so that we can recall or we can remember what we have learned in the previous chapters. So we will have a quick look on the chapters and we will recollect. We will memorize whatever we have learned and we will remember what we have learned. Now today we will see what are the adjectives of quality, number and quantity. We all know what are the adjectives. Adjectives are uh, which tells more about the nouns, like they describe more about the noun. What is the noun? Noun is a name of people, animal, place and things. So it describes more about the noun. Adjectives describe more about the noun, like golden hair or curly hair, long hair, short girl, a fat boy. So, girl, boy, hair, these all are the nouns. And when we add a golden hair or curly hair, a thin girl or a fat girl, short girl, so these all are telling more about the noun. It is describing more about the noun. So, it is the adjective is the quality which is telling us about the noun. So today we will see the adjectives of quality, number and quantity. So first we move ahead with the warm up exercise. The conversation between a man and a woman. Woman is asking, "Do you have a child?" Man says, "Yes, I do. I have a son." Again, woman is asking, "How old is he?" What is woman asking? How old is he? Man is saying, "He is a young boy. He is a young boy." Then man is asking, "How many children do you have?" Man is asking to woman, "How many children do you have?" Woman says, "I have two daughters." How many daughters? Two daughters. Man says, "Do they play any games or sports?" What is man asking? Do they play any games or sports? The woman is saying, "They used to, now they don't have much time." They used to play, but now they don't have much time. Then again, what man is asking? What do they do at the weekend? Man is asking, what do they do at the weekend? Woman says, if they have enough time. If they have enough time at the weekend, they visit their grandparents. Now we will see what are the questions and the answers. Which words are highlighted? Look at the highlighted words in the conversation. Which words answer these questions? Which are the words? They answer the questions. What kind of? What kind of child is he? He is a young child. What kind of child is he? He is a young child. How many children do you have? How many? Two. I have two daughters. How much? How much time do they spend? They don't have much time. If they have enough time at the weekend, they visit their grandparents. Now, words that tell more about the quality, number, and quantity of nouns are called adjectives. Words that tell more about the nouns are adjectives. That tell more about the quality, quantity, and number are adjectives. Now we move ahead with the adjectives of quality. What is adjectives of quality? Adjective of quality describe what kind of a person, place or thing we are talking about. It describes about the what kind of person, place or thing we are talking about. For example, the man is wearing a loose shirt. What is a man wearing? He's wearing a loose shirt. What kind of shirt is he wearing? He's wearing a loose shirt. Babu served a plate of delicious biryani. What kind of biryani he served? He served delicious biryani. There are intelligent students in our class. Which kind of students are there in the class? Intelligent students. The painting of the wall is beautiful. What kind of painting is it? Beautiful painting. What kind of bicycle? New bicycle. This bicycle is new. What kind of bicycle is it? It is new bicycle. Now the words which are underlined are all nouns, and the words which are highlighted are the adjectives: loose, delicious, intelligent, beautiful, new. These are all adjectives. Why? Because they are telling more about the nouns. Notice that in the fourth and fifth example, the adjective occurs after the verb. In all other sentences, it occurs before the noun. Adjectives, however, always describe the noun. Whether it comes before or after, it describes the noun. It tells more about the noun. The adjective highlighted in the sentences answer the question what kind of asked after the noun. It tells more about the noun. When we ask the question, we get the answer adjective. Like what kind of a shirt? Loose shirt. So loose is a adjective. So when we ask the question what, which kind, what kind, so we get the answer that is adjective. Like loose, delicious, intelligent, beautiful, and new. All these when we ask what, so we get the answer in the form of adjective. Now we move on to the exercise. Underline the adjectives of quality. What are we going to do now? Quality. In these sentences about a sub-inspector. Sub-Inspector Yadav is a strong man. He is a bold officer. Now man is a noun. Officer is a noun. The officer is honest. How is the officer? What kind of officer is he? He is honest. Now whether it is coming before the noun or after the noun, it is telling more about the noun. The officer is sincere. What kind of officer? Sincere. He lives in a big bungalow. Which kind of bungalow? Big bungalow. He rides a black motorcycle. Which color motorcycle? Black. So black is the adjective. We all have done this exercise before. We are just revising this chapter now. He is an active person and has a busy routine. What kind of a person is he? He is an active. And what kind of routine he has? He has a busy routine. He is a kind man. He is a what kind of man is he? He is a kind man and helps people in difficult situations. What kind of situation? Difficult situation. Situation is a noun. The intelligent officer can deal with dangerous cases. What kind of officer is he? He is an intelligent officer. Which kind of cases he deals? Dangerous cases. He wants to make our town a safe place to live. What kind of place he want? Safe place. Place is a noun. Now we move on to next exercise. Rearrange the jumbled letters in brackets and fill in the blank spaces with suitable adjectives of quality. Usha is an dash girl. What kind of girl is Usha? She is an intelligent girl. Many dash cities have dash roads. Cities is a noun. Road is a noun. So, many big cities have broad roads. The girl fainted and we took her to the dash room. Emergency room. Room is a noun. whether the adjective come before noun or after noun, but it describes more about the noun. Our team leader is as dash as gold. Our team leader is as good as gold. Dash students cannot hope to do well. Which kind of students? Lazy students. I cannot break these dash nuts. What kind of nuts are these? Hard nuts. Mom asked the carpenter to smoothen the dash edges of the table. Edges means the corners of the table. What kind of corners does the table have? Rough edges. Table is a noun. We were not allowed to swim in a dash pool. Which kind of pool? Deep pool. I got a book in the dash dip. I got the book in a lucky dip. Lucky dip. Dip is a box in which you might have played the game in the fun fair. When we arrange the fun fair in school, you might have played the game in the fun fair. It is a kind of a game. Lucky dip is a kind of a game. So dip is a noun. So, and book is the noun. So I got a book in the dash dip. Lucky dip. Dip is not the noun, book is the noun. The bank of a river is a dash place to relax. The bank of a river is a quiet place. Place is a noun. And river is also a name, so it is also a noun. Here we end with the exercise B. Now we move on to the adjectives of number. Adjectives of number. Adjective which answer the questions how many are called adjectives of number. They tell about the number of the noun. They are used only with the countable nouns. When the adjective of number comes, means it is countable. Whatever we can count are the adjectives of number. What we can count. The ones which are not countable are not adjectives of number. Now what we can count? We can count the books, the houses, cars, bungalows. All these things we can count. We will see more examples here in the textbook. For example, there are 5,000 books in our school library. How many books are there in the school library? 5,000 books. Please give me 2 scoops of ice cream. How many scoops? 2 scoops. Here are some more examples of adjectives of number. What we can count. Only those are the adjectives of number. 1, 2, first, fourth, double, half, one third, some, few, many, all, no, several, a few, most, more, any, none, too many, certain. These are the nouns, adjectives of number which we can count. We move on to the C exercise. Circle the adjectives of number in these sentences. Also underline the nouns they describe. Now what we have to do? Circle the adjectives of number. Anita lives on the second floor. Which floor Anita lives on? She lives on the second floor. I have read many books written by Enid Blyton. I have read many books written by Enid Blyton. Diksha got a double promotion this year. Which kind of promotion she got? Double promotion. I do not like jackfruit. Give me just half a piece. Jackfruit is the noun and half means half you can count it, half, one. So one jackfruit, you cut it into two pieces, it becomes half. Give me just half a piece. Deepika tore all the pages in the book. Now the pages in the book are countable. You can count the pages in the book, whether there are 50 pages, 100 pages, 200 pages, or 150 pages, 70 pages, 60 pages. So these pages in the book are countable. So it is the adjective of the number. All pages, it depends which kind of sentence is it, whether it is coming with the countable or whether it is coming with the uncountable. If it comes with the countable, it is adjective of number, and if it does not come with uh, it does not come with countable, it is the adjective of quantity, that is uncountable. Now we move on to the adjectives of quantity. Adjectives of quantity give us information about the approximate amount of the noun. Approximate amount, it does not tell us the exact number, how many, like 50, 60, 70, or how much, but it gives the approximate amount of the noun, person, place, or thing. They do not give us the exact number, which is why we say approximate. Approximate means nearby, near to it. Now approximate 100 means there might be 95, 96, or 97 people, but we don't know, so we call it approximate number of 100. Nearby number of 100 is 95, 96, 97, like this. They answer the question how much asked after the noun. How much means how much do you want? You want full, half, or how much? So when we ask how much, it describes adjectives of quantity. Now like milk, oil, sugar, rice, these are all uncountable. You cannot count them. You cannot count hair, water. These are all uncountable nouns. So it comes under the adjectives of quantity. Now we'll see the examples of it. What are the examples? Like all, half, some, enough, more, most, any, least, much, little, less, whole, sufficient, a little. Now you will see that all, half, some, enough, those are also adjective of number, and these are also adjective of quantity. But you will see whether the noun which it is referring is countable or uncountable. If it is countable, it is with the adjective of number. If it is uncountable, it is adjective of quantity. So first you will check the noun whether it is countable or uncountable. Now we move on to the exercise. Underline the adjectives of quantity in these sentences. Now milk and water, as I told you, you cannot count it. So it is the adjective of quantity. Now we'll see the exercise. There is enough milk in the refrigerator. Now milk is uncountable. You cannot count it. You can only measure the milk. You cannot count it. So enough. Enough is the adjective of quantity. Do you want to take the whole cake or half the cake? Now cake, when you take cake is countable, but when you cut into pieces, you cannot count. You cannot count the cake. You can only measure it. So cake, the whole cake, whole. You cannot count it. So, do you want to take the whole cake? You cannot count. What is the counting of the cake? Means if you take separate cakes, you can count it. But when you cut it, you cannot count it, so it is adjective of quantity. So the whole and half are adjectives of quantity. All the water from the pond has evaporated due to heat. Now, water is uncountable. You cannot count water. So, all is a adjective of quantity. Miss Verma does not have any information about the picnic. Information. Now, information is a noun, but you cannot count it. So, any is the adjective of quantity. With much love in his heart, he hugged his daughter. Now, love is a noun, but how much love? You cannot count it. When the question comes, how much? Then it is adjective of quantity. Much is the adjective of quantity. Much time is lost in the heavy traffic. How much time? Much time. You cannot count the time. Now, then much is the adjective of quantity. Can I have some sugar, please? Now, how much sugar? You cannot count each and every cube of sugar. You can only measure sugar. Like there are small particles of sugar, crystals of sugar. You cannot count it. So can I have some sugar? One bowl, two bowl, half bowl. You can only count it in. You can measure it, but you cannot count it. So little, some is the adjective of quantity. There is little rice in the cooker. How much rice? Little. You cannot count how many rice. You cannot count each and every single rice. You cannot count it. But you can measure how much rice. Half plate rice, full plate rice, half cooker, full cooker. You can only measure how much, not how many. So, little is the adjective of quantity. Is there any wood in the house? Now, how much wood? You don't count it how many wood. How much? Wood is the uncountable noun. So, you cannot count wood. Is there any? Any is the adjective of quantity. Chevron has lots of money. He does not spend much money on clothes. Now, how much money? It is not given how many 100, 200, 300, but it is given only money. So, how much? How much means lots of money. He does not spend much money. It is not given 100 or 200, but approximate it is given lots and much. So lot and much are adjectives of quantity. Some adjectives can be used both as adjective of number and adjective of quantity. Now, as I told you, there are some examples that come with both. Like it come with adjective of number also, it come with adjective of quantity also. But when it is countable, it come with number, and when it is uncountable, it come with quantity, like some boys and some sugar. Now boys, when you say some boys are countable, but sugar is uncountable. So boys will come in adjective of number and sugar will come in adjective of quantity. If the adjective is followed by a countable noun, it is an adjective of number. If the adjective is followed by an uncountable noun, it is an adjective of quantity. Now we move on to the next exercise. Color the adjectives of quality in red, number in yellow, and adjectives of quantity in green. So you have to Solve the exercise. The innocent child is like an angel. All children are like that. Now, how many children? You cannot say one, two, all children. That are all means how many, how much. That is uncountable. So all is coming under adjective of quantity because all the children in the world. We cannot count. So all is adjective of quantity. The innocent child. Innocent is the quality, means a good child, or innocent is a quality. Now, several shopkeepers come forward to feed the poor people. Which kind of people? Poor. Poor is a quality. Several shopkeepers. Now, how many shopkeepers? We don't know, one or two or 10, 20. How many shopkeepers? So, several. Several is the adjective of quantity. You need a little detergent to wash the clothes. How much detergent? Like detergent, you cannot count it. You can only measure it. So it is the adjective of quantity. The manager is a busy person. What kind of person is he? Busy. So it is the quality. He has no time for jokes. He has no time. Means 1 hour, 2 hour. He does not have. So it is the adjective of number. No time. Half her pretty face was covered with chalk dust. Half. Half means it is how much half. Like when you talk about the face, half. How much? This half, this half, this half, or this half. You cannot count it. So it is adjective of quantity. Pretty is the quality. We always have healthy meals. Healthy is a quality. Meals is the noun. I ate the whole apple and drank all the milk in the can. Now, how much apple? Like whole apple. When you cut the apple, you cannot count apple inside when you cut it. When there is a whole full apple, you can count 1 apple, 2 apple. But when you cut it, you cannot count it. You can only measure the apple, half apple, full apple. So it is the adjective of quantity. And all the milk. How much milk? All milk. You cannot count the milk. So it is the adjective of quantity. I wished my friend a happy birthday and he gave me some chocolates. Now happy. Happy is the quality. Now how many chocolates? 1 chocolate, 2 chocolate, 5 chocolate, 10 chocolate. It is not mentioned here. Some. Some is the adjective of quantity. You do not have much time to waste on these silly things. Now you don't have much time. How much time? So much is the adjective of quantity. And silly things. How? Which kind of things? Silly things. So silly is the adjective of quality. Anil is an old friend. We have known each other for many years. Now years are countable. So it is adjective of number. Old. Old is the adjective of quality. Now we move ahead. This exercise you might have done in your textbook. So you can check the answers in your textbook. Now we move ahead with the summary. In this chapter, we have learned that adjectives of quality describe what kind of person, place, or thing we talk about. They answer the question what kind of asked after the noun. Adjective of number answer the question how many asked after the noun, and adjective of quantity give us the information about the approximate amount of the noun they modify. They answer the question how much. In number how many, and quantity how much. Now we move on to the summary. As we have learned in this chapter, adjectives of quality, number and quantity. Quality talks about the what kind of person, place or thing is it. Adjective of number is how many. When you ask the number how many, you get the adjective of number. And quantity is how much. You don't know the exact number, but it comes how much, approximate amount. So it is the adjective of quantity. Now we move on to the lesson 4, adjectives, demonstrative and possessive. First we move on with the warm-up exercise. Read the conversation between the two men. This is my house. This is my house. That is my house. Now, two men are having a conversation with each other. Discuss with your partner. Are the two men pointing to two different houses? Which words do they use to point the houses? Which word do they use to indicate that the house belongs to each of them? Now, what are the men using the words which describe that this house belong to them? What are the words they are using? This is my house, and the other man is saying that is my house. This and that, what words they are using? This and that. Let us learn about demonstrative and possessive adjectives. First we move on with the demonstrative adjectives. Look at these sentences. This house is big. This house is big. That house is small. These rooms belong to me. Those rooms belong to you. What are the demonstrative adjectives? This, that, these and those are the demonstrative adjectives. Now we see the examples. The highlighted words this, that, these, those are called demonstrative adjectives. The word demonstrative means showing or pointing to something particular. Something particular. The words this, that, these and those are used to point to something. Like near means this for singular and for plural these. The thing which is far, singular that, and for plural we refer those. This, that, these, those are the demonstrative adjectives which show or point to something particular. We are talking about the particular means when we say about the particular thing. Look at the pictures, fill in the blank spaces with the suitable demonstrative adjectives. The first one has been done. Now the things which are near and the things which are far, and whether it is singular or it is plural. This shirt is purple, that shirt is blue. So near we say this, far we say that. And if the thing is more than one, we use these and those. We see more examples, more blanks in the exercise. These bags are brown, those bags are black, because the first column is for near things and the second column is for far things. This kite is small, that kite is big. These cars are nice, those buses are my uncle's. These are horses, those are zebras. This is a shark, that is a dolphin. These are camels, those are giraffes. Fill in the blanks with demonstrative adjectives. This, that, these, and those are as directed. Now, in the blanks, in the sentence, we have the words, whether they are far or they are near to us, and whether they are singular or plural. Dash dresses are nice to wear. Far. Now it is far and it is dresses more than one. So what we will use? Those. We will use those because it is plural and it is far. Is dash jar filled with water? Now it is jar. It is single and it is far. What we use? That for single. Dash pictures on the wall are colorful. Now it is pictures. It is not picture and it is near. What we use for near and plural? These. We use these. In dash school, sports competitions are held regularly. Near. Now school is near. It is not schools, so it is single and near. What we use for single and near? This. Dash shoes fit you fine. Near. Now shoes, it is single. Now you can, the shoes comes for same for singular and plural. You can write this and these also. These shoes fit you fine or this shoes fit you fine. Both is correct because shoes singular and plural is one. These shoes fit you fine. These mangoes are from our garden. Near. Now it is mangoes. It is not mango. It is mangoes. So it is more than one. So mangoes. These. Dash fruits are from the farm. It is far. Fruits. Now fruits is a plural. It is not a singular. So it is those. For plural we use those. I like dash piano the best. It is from Germany. Now it is near and it is one. It is not pianos. It is piano. So it is, we will write this. Who is dash boy there? Is he your friend? Now it is far and it is single because it is boy. It is not boys. It is boy. So it will come that. Who is that boy there? Is he your friend? You keep these comics with you. Now comics, it is plural comics. Can I have dash books there? Now it is far and it is books. So what we use for far? We use those. These is for comics and those is for books because comics are near and books are far. So we use these and those. Here we end with the exercise. We move on to the another exercise. Fill in the blank spaces in this conversation with this, that, these or those as suitable. What is in dash bag? Now it is bag and it is far. So that. Which one? Dash green bag there. What is in it? Now it is one and it is far. So that. Angela got dash rucksack for me. Near. It is one. It is rucksack and near. So this. Okay. What is in dash rucksack? Near. What is in this? It is one and near. So this. See, what are dash? It is near. What are these? Because it is used are. It is not used it. What is this? It is used are. So are come with plural. So what are these? I'm not sure. Susie is saying dash picture cards. Cards is more than one. Are lovely. She got them made specially for me. Now it is near and it is plural. So we use these. Dash cards over there are ordinary postcards. Now it is more than one. It is more than one and it is far. So what we use for plural and far? Those. We use those. Now we move on to the another exercise. Move ahead with the possessive adjectives. We move on with the possessive adjectives. What are the possessive adjectives? Look at these pictures and read what the children are saying. This is my bag. My. Here are your crayons. This is his water bottle. His. These are her pencils. Those are their notebooks. This is our class. Our. Look at the highlighted words. Do they occur before a noun? If so, underline these nouns in the speech bubbles. Do they show that the things they refer to belong to someone? Now, what are the nouns? Bag, crayons, water bottle, pencils, notebooks, and class. These all are nouns, and possessive adjective come before noun. My, your, his, her, their, our. These are all possessive, which shows the possession. It is my. This shows the possession. Do they show that these things they refer to belong to someone? Yes, it belong to my, our, your, his, her, its, and there are possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives occur before a noun. They show possession. In other words, they indicate that the noun they refer to belongs to someone. For example, this is my jacket. My. It belongs to me. It is my. Our school. Our we use for plural. Plural and one. It is my. Our. Our is for plural. Our school is ranked first in the country. You are telling me about your pet. Your means it is your pet. It belongs to you. She is very fond of her grandparents. Her grandparent is a noun and it is her grandparents. Their father. Their means it is more than one. Two children. Two children have father. Their father is in the Air Force. Now what you have to do? You have to circle the correct possessive adjectives. Now, where is dash bicycle? Your bicycle. It belongs to you, so it is your. This is not Ramesh. His bicycle is not red. The elephant is lifting up its trunk. We use its for animals and things. The elephant is lifting up its trunk to salute you. I met a friend of yours. What is his name? His. It belonged to him. The name is his. Hello, Raghu and Naveen. Is Mohan in your class? The class belonged to you, yours. It is yours. No, he is not in our class. In my or our class. We went shopping and bought many things. Our bag is full because it is more than one, so we use our. Our bag is full. I forget your surname. It's spelling is not easy. Now surname is a thing, its spelling is not easy. This is not my watch. My watch, this watch does not belong to me. This is not my watch. We know he has a sister. What is her name? The name belong to her. Now this is the exercise. I gave this exercise for homework. You can copy the answers. We are a family of 4 people. My father, my mother, sister and I. Our house, not we house, our house was built many years ago. We are a loving family and we celebrate festivals and birthdays together. My birthday, not me birthday, my, because it is my, it belongs to me. My birthday is in the month of September. Suhasini, my sister, not me sister, my sister celebrates her birthday. She birthday, no, her birthday in the month of June. Our mother, who it belongs to us, our mother, my mother is our. Our mother is happy to invite all our friends because they are my and my sister's friends. So our, more than one is our. For Suhasini's birthday, can you tell me something about your family? Your means it belongs to you, your family. Now we move on with the summary. In this chapter, we learned that with the word demonstrative means showing or pointing to something. This, that, these, those are the demonstrative adjectives. The possessive adjectives are my, our, your, his, her, its, and their. And possessive adjectives occur before a noun and show possession. In other words, they indicate that the things they refer to belong to someone. Means they belong to. It is your, his, her, my, our, their, its. They belong to them, or these, or sorry, they belong to me, my, your. So these are the adjectives which show the possession. Students, here we end with the revision of lesson 3 and 4, English grammar revision. I hope you all understood the revision. If you have any doubts or queries, you can mail it on my mail ID. Thank you for listening to the lecture, students. Thank you so much.